Hello, I'm Connor. I'm here with KUI 89.3 FM Moscow, Idaho, and we are here with...
Gilda House.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Would you mind introducing all of yourselves?
Sure. Yeah, sure. My name's Meg.
I am Tony.
And I'm Nick.
Nice. So, obviously you guys are down here at Treefort. Have you been here before, or is this your first time?
This is actually fourth year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot more than a lot of the bands we've talked to. It's either first year or second year, but... So I'm guessing you guys have kind of seen it grow and kind of turn into this massive music fest now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been cool. I like that they mix it up every year, like with where things are, just for everybody. But this year, the weather being nice is particularly wonderful.
Yeah, I was down here last year with the extremely cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
And also last year, Cyclops, which is just here in the Grove Plaza, was in Freak Alley.
Oh, okay.
So it's definitely a nicer venue this year, I will
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, it's really cool down there.
Yeah. So just kind of talking about your music and everything, what kind of artists inspire you, or kind of a sound that you have taken from other artists and kind of made your own?
Lately, I've been listening to Phanogram, and that's been kind of like the most current one, but I feel like it always changes.
I was kind of listening to your music on the way down here, and I could tell throughout the different singles there was a definitive different sound, but it was all still kind of had that cohesiveness and everything throughout it, which was good.
That's cool.
Were there any moments or other artists where you were sitting there watching or listening to their music and you kind of realized in that moment that you want to make music, you wanted to be a musician and go out on tour yourself?
Ooh. I mean, many times that has happened. I'm just trying to recall the first time that ever happened. This was like way back in probably high school, watching, I want to say I went to some random live show just to go catch, I think the band was Stained actually, but their openers, Crossfade, back in the day, I was like, that looks so much fun. They make this look so enjoyable, and I want to chase that. Then after that, I was just falling in love with like different artists and music, so. But that was about the beginning of that.
What about for you two?
You got one, Nick?
Man, similar, like back in high school, there were local shows with touring bands, and when I was first exposed to it, it was like, something hits you. Like, a bunch of strangers get up on stage in a tiny club with like 50 people watching them, and like you get to hang out and kind of like get connected for the night. And it was cool. I mean, I'm still here. I don't want to say how old I am, but music has been around for the majority of my life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Man, for me, I grew up in a small town that's like 60 miles south of Billings, which is where we're all from, Billings, Montana. And we had something for a long time called the Festival of Nations. And my friend's mom booked the music part of the Festival of Nations, and there was this band that I think was based out of Missoula, Montana, that came around often, and they were called the Clumsy Lovers, and they were very like high energy, kind of bluegrassy, fun, catchy songs, and my friend and I would just like chaotically dance the whole time to any Clumsy Lovers show. So I feel like that's the most like visceral memory I have of being young and enjoying live music and being inspired by it, and just like, connecting for the night with everybody that's there. It's the Clumsy Lovers.
Nice. So apart from other artists or other music, is there anything else that kind of inspires your music throughout daily life or anything?
Honestly, you kind of said it, daily life.
Daily life?
You could be inspired by anything. Sometimes I'm a shower singer, so if I'm humming or anything in there, melody pops in the head, I'm like, I gotta remember that, just random moments like that,
Yeah. I feel like something I've realized that inspires me is like what type of idea or moment or processing of something do I want to spend a lot of time with, because writing the song, recording the song, and then performing the song is so much time that you spend kind of like meditating on whatever it is. And so it's like, I'm inspired by thinking about things that I want to go deep with, or that I don't want to forget, or that, things like that. It's like,
Yeah.
how much time you spend with the material is lots.
Yeah, lots.
I have that same feeling because I'm not a musical artist. I do architecture, so I have that like constantly in my head of taking inspiration from everything.
Yep.
So
That's
Exactly.
cool.
I totally understand
Yeah.
that. So I noticed that you guys have a new single coming out beginning of April. Would you like to talk about that? Just kind of what it was like coming up with that single, kind of the process of all of it.
You want me to cover this one, or?
Well, I mean, it's the first one that we've all collectively, we've been there basically since the beginning, the inception of the song. So, I mean, hopefully it's the newest, best representation of us three, and also Sean, our other studio collaborator. So
Yes.
we're excited about it.
We
Yeah.
are excited about it. I hope you are too.
Yeah, I definitely, your guys' music is the type of music I really like, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
definitely nice to hear.
Cool.
So, what else do you like about Tree Fort this year, apart from you guys have probably an amazing stage this year?
Oh man.
Having done it a few times, it's really wonderful that, like, festival sets are stressful in a different kind of way just because of how quick the changeover is, and want to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row and everything, like, together. And I guess, not that we haven't, but it's always a learning process of how to do our set, how to make it more efficient, how to, all the things. And this year, I feel the most, like, present and confident and, like, good about how we go into it, and knowing what we're doing. So it's just nice to have been here a couple of times. We love Boise. Boise's such a fun city.
I'm from here, so
Oh, cool.
I've grown up with Tree Fort, and it's definitely grown a lot. It's nice seeing, like, not just big artists, but small artists, just a mix of them. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
what a treat to grow up watching this festival kind of become what it is now.
It started from a parking lot, so it's definitely insane seeing, like, the greater, like, downtown Boise area, because I had friends in elementary school who were literally helping build the stage and everything.
That's so cool.
Which is so insane to think that now they would be let nowhere near it because it's way too big.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's nice having that, but also kind of loses part of that magic of having everybody involved.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see it. I could see it.
So is there anything else you guys want to talk about, plug, just anything?
Well, we're if any listeners are in the Midwest, we're heading that way after Tree Fort. Got a couple of shows out there. If it helps if you follow us on social media.
Yeah.
We're Gilda House Music. Look out for that single coming out on April 5th. We've been playing it live. We've played it live twice now, and so it's cool that we are, getting an idea of people's response to it. And just thank you for supporting music and listening to small bands like ourselves.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we appreciate it.
Thanks for coming and interviewing with us.
Yeah. Thanks for
For
having
having
us.
us.